speak with the tongues of men and angels, and have not love, I am become a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. 1 Corinthians 13:1. Hey, Corinthians 13, it's about the love, you can never hurt me. Flip the page, I'm on my path to heaven, escaping the wrath and rage. I gotta be a man today. I'm reading Corinthians 13:1 through 13:13. God's words for reporting his ways. You gotta have the love. I could speak deep and attempt to reach, but I sound weak if no hearts feel what I teach. My knowledge is seen, obviously faith is my thing, but what matters now is you hearing what I have to bring. I can paint pictures, I can sing, I can lose my life trying to make you see, but no understanding to you benefits, not me. I will be your shoulder and I will try to help you. I won't envy, no, not my brothers. The song ain't a rap, it ain't for me, not for the glamour or the money, it's to make you see. Never rejoice in iniquity, I rejoice in the truth. This ain't even my voice, I was loaned it as a gift and I'm passing it on to you. For I know only in part, I teach in part, but perfection comes in art and that shall cease, which is done in part. I once was a child and understood only as much as, but my Lord raised us to be like him and I grew to love back. Corinthians 13, it's about the love, you can never hurt me. Flip the page, I'm on my path to heaven, escaping the wrath and rage. I gotta be man today. I'm reading Corinthians 13:1 through 13:13. God's words for reporting his ways. We must have love. The door to heaven is in your heart. The door to heaven is locked. You must have the key in your heart. You must believe the Son will perform surgery and achieve success on his part. Many elements are vital. You must stay chill. Trust in the title and never fear being killed. Satan is a liar and don't care how you feel. God is the king and the bloody truth shall be spilled. Temptation is great, but not good. Temptation comes from hate, let's get that understood. It's why we feel pain more than we thought we could. Demons are not fake, but either not good. Lust is the main problem with us. Must shout out so they call him Lazarus. Us Christian rappers, we face conflict. It gets hard and turns to disasters only when God don't exist. Love is not boastful. People are forever self-centered, but we forever rep Jesus over you. We must all learn to love beyond the self that is in us. Hey, Corinthians 13, it's about the love, you can never hurt me. Flip the page, I'm on my path to heaven, escaping the wrath and rage. I gotta be man today. I'm reading Corinthians 13:1 through 13:13. God's words reporting his ways, must have love. I remember my youth, times of innocence. To tell you the truth, I'd wish I could go back in him. Only now I understand my Father. I am with him. I may have died in flesh, but my soul's resurrected in him. He is there no matter. He just asks one thing in return. Worship him as your heavenly Father and trust his begotten Son will return. Many say it's easy, some say it's hard. It's up to you really, it must be found in your heart. Look in the mirror at God's art. Do you honestly think aliens made features so smart? Lord says believe and you shall see, listen and you shall hear. Love him and you shall never grieve or cry tears, let alone feel fears. But what about your neighbor? Is he not a human? Probably just a hater you're assuming. Don't be fake sir, God created us in his image. God is always for sure, never quitting. Corinthians 13, it's about the love, you can never hurt me. Flip the page, I'm on my path to heaven, escaping the wrath and rage. I gotta be a man today. I'm reading Corinthians 13:1 through 13:13. God's words for reporting his ways absolutely requires love. Corinthians chapter 13. God's in my heart, the laughter starts sing. God's in my heart, the laughter starts sing. Corinthians chapter 13. God's in my heart, I'm grown as can be. Hey, when I was a child, I thought as a child. I spoke as a child. I understood as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. 1 Corinthians 13:11. Another production brought to you by the best. It's LilTet, YoungTrav the singer. Corinthians chapter 13. God's in my heart, the laughter start teen. God's in my heart, the laughter start teen. Corinthians chapter 13.